Hey now, it's story time with our special guest, Hall of Famer Derek Jeter. And I would love to say Derek Jeter is going to be on this episode, but he is not. But I want to tell a story about autograph successes and autograph failures with Derek Jeter. So many people know Derek Jeter, except since he's retired, has never done a public signing. He is an MLB exclusive athlete. If you want to meet Derek Jeter, it's nearly impossible. You can't pay to meet him. You just have to be lucky. He's not an easy autograph, but for the level of respect, and I use that respect in quotes, obviously, he's not the most difficult. So I want to tell a story about 10 years ago. I did work for the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame. They offered to pay me. And I said, no. I said, instead of paying me, I knew Derek Jeter was going to come in for an event the following year. And I said, all I want in return is to meet Derek Jeter. And I thought that was a fair ask. And they said, no problem. And so I did a bunch of work for them on a volunteer basis. Fast forward the next year, Derek Jeter is at this event. And I'm going to send some pictures right here and talk about it. We get to the event, and there's Derek Jeter right there. And my son is with me at the time. He's about 8 years old. He is a baseball fan, obviously know who Derek Jeter is. So I see Mr. Jeter, and I say, do you mind signing an autograph? And he says, not a problem at all. And he signs this beautiful baseball for me. I don't know if you could see that right here. So, yeah, it's kind of tough to see. I'm going to put it right there. So, yeah, this was signed in person at that event. Again, nice guy. So he has handlers with him, and they're rushing him along. And my son wants to meet him. And so my son is kind of nervous, and his handlers are like, he needs to go. He needs to go. And my son starts getting very upset. He's 8 years old. And he can't compose himself. And Derek Jeter literally stops everything in front of all these sponsors and says, come on, it's okay. I'll take a picture with you. But my son couldn't compose himself in time. And so he kind of walks away. Derek Jeter leaves. And my son composes himself. He says, okay, I'm ready for the picture. Unfortunately, by this time, Derek Jeter has left the area. But has a happy ending. Someone I knew with the organization says, come with me. He takes my son. I come back, and we have this photo of my son and the captain. I mean, that's a great photo, in my opinion. So my goal ever since then has been to get that to get that photo signed by the captain. So we fast forward to 3 years ago at the National. I hear Derek Jeter is going to be there. I print out that exact photo. Bring it with me to the National in Chicago. And I meet Derek Jeter. Take this picture with me. Yep, that's me and Derek Jeter. And I beg him to sign the photo. He won't do it. And it's not a Derek Jeter thing. Arena Club, who he's with and brought him in, were like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I could tell he kind of felt bad. I showed him the photo. He goes, please tell that young man I said hello. So let's fast forward to a few weeks ago. And I hear Derek Jeter is going to give the commencement address at University of Michigan, about 45 minutes from my house. So I thought, I hear Derek Jeter is a pretty good signer if you can get to him like that. So my son, who is now 17, gets up at 5 a.m. in the morning, drives to University of Michigan Stadium. We don't do the hotel or anything. They're just at the stadium, gets there by 6 a.m., waits for Derek Jeter. And he has the photo of him and the photo of me both with him, hopefully for Derek Jeter to get signed. Now, in an ideal world, Derek Jeter goes to my son, takes the photos and says, respect, and signs them. But that's not what happened. He says, I'm sorry, I'm with my family. I can't sign anything today. And you know what? I respect that. I didn't know he was going to be with his family. And I understand when you're with your family, it's family time. So I understand him not signing. So not all autograph stories have, let's say, a happy ending in terms of getting the autograph. There's a lot of failures. That's part of the chase. I guess that makes the successes that much more special when you do get them. So these Derek Jeter photos right here, Both of these still remain unsigned. They will get signed one day. Derek Jeter, like I said, comes to the University of Michigan, comes to the state of Michigan quite often. He's from Kalamazoo, Michigan. I don't want to stalk him per se, but Derek, if you're watching this video, we plan on meeting you one day and getting those photos signed. Like I heard, he's a pretty good signer when you get to see him. But the moral of the story is not every autograph chase is going to end successfully. They're going to be failures. Just like life, there's going to be failures. And the question is, how do you respond to them? Do you let them beat you down? Do you get up from them? So that's kind of a story between taking autograph lessons and just getting autographs and turning that to autograph lessons in life. So that is just a few moments I've spent with the captain. Like I said, I hope to see him again. I hope you appreciate this story. And even though we got a failure, remember, as always, keep collecting.